So if they're marrying up, you never want to marry down in the AUB. If you're going to leave a husband, uh, you want to marry up more towards the council members or the PSR or somebody of clout within the AUB.
We're talking to one of Corey's brothers the other day.
So,
oh my gosh, I was crying. I was laughing so hard. And he was like, we're going to just start referring to these women as so-and-so's ex-wife.
Yeah.
As so-and-so's ex-wife. And so my dad, out of all 8 of my dad's wives, only 2 of those women have not been married to someone else. My mom and then the 3rd wife. They're the only 2 women. All the other women have been married to someone else. So, again, AUB, there is a lot of wife swapping that happens in the AUB. And if you're the man, what I find interesting is one of my dad's wives, her husband is still a part of the AUB. Her ex-husband is still a part of the AUB and was allowed to get another wife. And so that's why they look like wife swappers, because if you lose a wife unrighteously, then you should not be allowed to get new wives. This is why Cody Brown would not be able to go back into the AUB and get more wives, because according to the doctrine and the teachings, he lost his first 3 wives unrighteously. And so that's why he would not be allowed to go back in and get another wife. Now, if he went back in, he would have to be properly disfellowshipped and put on public shaming display. And then he would have to pay full tithing. He'd have to be rebaptized. And then he would. Now, of course, we're just going by the doctrine and the teachings. That doesn't mean that anyone ever follows these rules. It depends. It could be fast tracked depending on who you know and who you blow. So it just really kind of depends on who you are, again, who you know, and what your last name is and what your intentions are. It's just a tricky situation, and it depends. Some of the original teachings are if you lose a wife unrighteously, you cannot obtain new wives, but it happens all the time. I think out of my dad's wives that have been married to someone else, I want to say that's the only guy that I know that's still in the AUB. I think the rest of them have all passed away or they're no longer in the AUB. They've left. Like one of his wives was married twice before she married my dad. She was a 3rd time go around when she married my dad. I refer to her as my dad's Robin for the first several years. Cause when she married my dad, she had 3 kids from 2 different guys. And yeah. So I just think it just depends on who you are. It depends on your last name. The rules don't apply to everyone is what I'm saying. It just depends.